I guess I'm just drawn to these kind of things. These weird retro game consoles and handhelds that you randomly find in stores. I actually found this in a grocery store. A store that's recently opened up around us within the past year or two called Grocery Outlet. I don't know if they're all over the place or not, but I don't like shopping there as all their groceries are short-coded. It's like overstocked stuff. But I went in there for something specific, and I turned around and I saw this on the top shelf, and I was like, wow, okay, 200 built-in games? This has to be awesome. The Buzzy Retro TV Games Arcade. Who are we kidding? We know this is going to be boo-boo, but you know what? Let's have some fun and check it out. This thing was $10. I am sure I got ripped off, and I'm sure this is something that's probably been repackaged over the years, just with different stickers, different names. I'm positive of it. Made in China, and just companies repackage and resell them type of thing. But yeah, 200 built-in games connect straight to your TV. What other way would it, connect to your head or something? Sports, racing, action, puzzles, and more. And it's tiny as all hell. The Buzzy Retro TV Games Arcade. Yeah, interesting little box. Requires 3 AAA batteries that are not included. Product not for any other purpose other than its intended use. Really? So I can't eat it, or okay. Let's go ahead and open this thing up and see what we got. This package is very light. Obviously, this is all that's going to be in there. Don't get much of an instruction manual. Please read and follow this user guide thoroughly. Okay. Make sure you turn the Retro Play controller off when not in use. The little tiny, oh man, that feels like ass. Doesn't feel like the worst I've ever held in my hands. Start button, reset button are on, off. And then we have a video and audio composite, mono audio. Great. I wonder how, like, if you're going to hook this thing up in your living room, have some awesome gaming action going on. How long is this cord? Let me see. Seems like it's a bit, it's about 6 feet. It's about a 6-foot cord. Okay, let's get our batteries in this thing and plug it in. Okay, so we're all powered up and hooked up to the TV. And yeah, I mean, you could tell immediately this is essentially just an NES on a chip. It's a little tiny clone console that has a multi-cart built into it, a 201 cartridge. It is fascinating. I'm not saying this thing is amazing, but it is fascinating that this little tiny, 1.5 inch by 2.5 inch controller console thing is essentially a clone of this shrunk down into this. I mean, that's neat, but I'm sure this would be something that would have been really amazeballs back in the 90s. But today, yeah, it is what it is. So let's go ahead and take a look at a few games. We have got 200 of them. We're not going to play them all, but let's check out this Magic Joni. That's one that piqued my interest. Or what is Police Dog Lacey? Whatever, Magic Joni. Okay. Looks like a little Pikachu. Because nutrition sucked by the huge... What? I didn't press anything. People's like... Till one day a little hero called Joni has come up. Oh my god, that... I couldn't read any of that. What the hell is this? I mean, immediately, when I started looking at the game list here, it doesn't look like there's actual games. It looks like a bunch of Chinese-made games or homebrews and whatnot. Man, the little control stick kind of sucks. So I guess this game okay, whatever. There's a reset button here. Let's get out of that. But this little D-pad control stick, it kind of sucked in that game. But let's keep it going. Pong Pong, Powerboat, Seawolf. A lot of familiar generic names. Through Man. Utmost Warfare. This is going to be one of those things where you got a lot of war games. And a lot of just generic stuff, it looks like. But hey, that's okay. Brother Ball. Goblet Tower. Let's see Brother Ball. I don't know what this is, but this looks a little more... Developed in a typical crappy little game you would see on one of these things. Oh, you gotta jump up and help these little Pokeball looking mofos. This sucks. Okay, next. I thought that said ass hat for a second, so let's check it out. Ass art. Ass art. The art of the ass. I feel like I've played this before. I think I've played another version of this. You gotta like, I think you have to clear it without backtracking. Okay. Lame. SmackDown. We got a WWF game up on here? Is this like an actual game? Like, is this a Famicom wrestling game? I'm not big on wrestling games, especially the NES wrestling games, but is this just like a hack or another, like just a renamed? This looks kind of familiar, but I don't know. It seems a little more involved than your typical little crappy Chinese homebrew. I'm sure somebody will throw it down in the comments if you know what this is, if it is anything. But okay, moving on. Blobbuster. Cobra of the Sky. Bitha. Let's check out Blobbuster. Wait a minute. I know what this is. This is frickin' Dig Dug 2. This is exactly Dig Dug 2, just hacked up with different graphics. Interesting. This control sucks ass. Rescue Cuck? Did I miss that one earlier? Okay, Rescue Cuck. Oh my god. No! What the fuck am I playing? Oh my god, this is not right, dude. This is not right. Another ROM hack. Oh, all right. Yeah. Forest adventure. That sounds promising. What's up with this little ball dude? Like, I think he's been in a couple games I've checked out. The jumping is strange. It's like you jump and then you drop. I think I've played this before. A classic. Classic pile of shit. Nut cracky. Let's crack some nuts. That's the final game here. Save the princess. Oh shit. Hey, it's kind of like a food fight. Yeah, just get the things and shoot the enemies. Get the princess. Okay, it's food fight. Well, there you go, the Buzzy Retro TV Games Arcade. A little shitty micro console with the 6-foot cable. You got to be tethered into your TV and have composite and 3 AAAs to play this thing. For $10, it was good for a laugh. You know, you got some weird games on here. Yeah, I don't know, man. Let me know what you guys think. Bye. I think I broke it.